In this video I will explain the 5 most important things that you should focus on in 2025 to become healthier and stronger. I'm not sure what's happening with my hair. Yeah, that's a bit better. I have been invested in physical and mental health since 2017 and I want nothing more than for you to also be feeling healthy in body and mind. You should first learn about mobility, and for some people this can be quite boring, but your body has a lot of range of motion that is probably not being used. Spending just 5 to 10 minutes per session around 3 to 6 times a week can do absolute wonders for your body. Working on mobility can help with preventing or curing injuries, it can boost athletic performances, and it can help with getting a more clear mind. It can help with clarity because it's a form of yoga / meditation, which has all types of benefits. Mobility training can also help with getting deeper into range of motion of certain exercises, with help with boosting muscle hypertrophy. Now, like I said before, there are many range of motion that you can get. Oh, almost spilled my coffee. There are many range of motions that you can get into, but I've just listed a few that I found very important myself and can help you with introducing mobility in general if you're new to it. You should first of all learn to touch your toes. Learn to extend arms over your head, making yourself as tall as possible. Learn this weird movement. Learn this weird movement. Learn the deep squat with or without barbell, or both. The ass to grass split squat is also an amazing exercise that can boost your squatting depth and also your spagat. I don't know how you say it in English. You should learn to sit with your legs wide and a straight back, so don't hunch over. And you should learn sitting cross-legged with knees touching the floor. If you can do all these range of motions, then you can call yourself poquito mobile. Next up is strength training. Strength training is also very important. First of all, it helps with building muscle, of course, and strength. It helps you with your confidence. It helps you with feeling more competent in general. And the beauty about strength training is that you can also have small goals which you keep getting. You keep acquiring small goals, which helps a lot with feeling positive in general and not looking at yourself like you can't do anything, because you can do a lot actually. And strength training is the perfect solution to experience goal achievements. And the achievements can be so small. It can be 10 push-ups, it can be 5 pull-ups. That's also already a huge accomplishment. I would say train about 2 times a week if you do full body exercises. Oh, sorry, the coffee. Or do a split where you do 2 times upper body, 2 times lower body. But if you do lower body quite intensely, 1 time a week is more than enough. I recommend focus on horizontal pressing movements, vertical pressing movements, vertical pulling movements, horizontal pulling movements, training your legs, that includes hamstrings and calves. And you should also train your neck. Training your neck has many benefits, and especially if you have a long neck like me, it kind of helps with filling in your frame. Plus it also helps with, let's say you get into a car accident and you kind of bang, you hit yourself. It helps with keeping a steady neck so you don't get a whiplash or something like that. And if you're interested in MMA training, it also helps a lot. Next up is endurance training, and who doesn't love to run? I don't like to run. I'll be completely honest with you. This video is the stereotypical influencer video where I set the camera up, I press record, I ran, and I ran back, and I pressed the button again. So yeah, I don't like to run. But I have done 10 kilometers within 1 hour, and upcoming summer I'm also doing a 13-kilometer run, which is a Viking run where you do obstacles every 500 meters or so. I'm not really sure what I signed up for. I also practice MMA training, and I can also easily do 10 burpees without getting exhausted. Doing endurance training 1 time a week, 2 times a month, maybe multiple times a week, depending if you like it or not, is quite beneficial. First of all, it will stop you from walking up the stairs and dying. and it will also help with getting in the blood flow from your body. Okay, it is a quite good feeling to do some endurance training. At the moment it's not really a fun thing to do, but when you are done it can be quite, how you say that, satisfying. It also helps with burning fat, of course, and it makes you feel healthy in general. But like I said before, it can be running, but it can also be MMA training, it can also be swimming, it can also be cycling, whatever you enjoy to do. Because if you pick something that you do not like to do, it's going to be quite a difficult year for you. Point number 4 is nutrition. And what can I say about nutrition? Well, there's a lot to say actually about nutrition. What I will say about nutrition is that you should be more conscious about what you eat. So if you have zero clue about what proper nutrition would look like, I can advise you to just stick to close to nature as possible. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about fruit, I'm talking about meat, eggs, butter, cheese. You know, just the basic stuff. These things help. And I've also implemented bread again. I've implemented rice. You know, just the basic stuff, honestly. What I can also say is that you should not do excessive sugars, donuts, chocolates, candy, you name it. You know, this stuff doesn't work properly for your body. You know this. So if you are having like stomach problems or energy problems, fix your diet. There's so much information on the internet and it can be quite overwhelming if I'm being honest. But like I said, just stick close to nature and you will already be 10 steps ahead of the rest. And not that this is a competition, but in competition with yourself, you'll be 10 steps in front of who you were in 2024. Oh, or stuff like sodas, energy drinks, beer, alcohol, you know, those types of stuff. That's not the best. It's not the best, and you should limit that dopamine urge, okay? It's okay to cheat from time to time. It is okay. There's nothing bad about it. Don't be that guy with chicken and broccoli in a restaurant when you're at a date or something, or with family, because that's very awkward. There is time to cheat. There is time to cheat. But just don't stuff yourself or don't hunger yourself. That's also not good. Don't starve yourself, I meant. Just keep in mind, be conscious about what you eat. Eat properly. Now the last point 5, to make 2025 absolutely the best year, is that you should start sleeping better. I've noticed again, I need to be more conscious about this. I have this great, oh man, it's turned off. Never mind, next video. What you should be more conscious about is your sleep. Your sleep is very, very important, if not the most important. You should sleep better.
But Jimmy, I'm asleep, so how can I sleep better?
Well, first of all, you should turn off your screens 30 minutes before bed. You should not drink caffeine 10 hours before bed. You should sleep in a room as dark as possible. And another tip I can give you is to have a day that's actually being used. So do the exercises, go to work, clean your apartment, go for a walk, be social, have a day of worth. And if you have a day of worth, you will probably be tired at night. Last tip I will give you, go to bed at around the same time every night. If you can get into a rhythm with sleep, that is the best case scenario, okay? You will fall asleep like a baby within a month, okay? Maybe the first few weeks will be a bit of suffering, but you should get into this rhythm, because this rhythm will help you with getting better quality sleep. Now with these 5 things in mind, 2025 will absolutely be a year of improvement. I believe in you, now you just need to believe in yourself. I want to wish you all the best, good luck, and see you next time. Cheers!